Now, if you enjoy learning and exploring and the beauty of Colorado's great outdoors, then you probably know exactly who Hiking Bob is.
Bob Falcone has been sharing the ins and outs of Colorado's great outdoors with SoCo for the past 10 years, and today we're celebrating that milestone with him. Bob joins us now to reflect on the past decade and what this anniversary means to him. 10
Congratulations!
years, Bob!
Thank you.
How does that feel?
It feels like it's been a long time. Very few podcasts make it for 10 years. Mine today is the 10-year anniversary of it, and 479 episodes of the podcast, all about outdoor recreation in the Pikes Peak region and wherever else I happen to find myself. So it's been a pretty good run, and a lot of great people.
And I feel like you started podcasts before podcasts were even really a thing 10 years ago.
They were kind of new at the time. There weren't many around, so I kind of got in on the ground floor.
So talk to me a little bit about what your podcast has really opened the doors for you and kind of what you've been able to share with your viewers and share with the people of Southern Colorado and Colorado as a whole.
It's got me to talk to a lot of interesting people.
Yes.
I've met a lot of people in government, people in private industry, book authors, people who have influence in the outdoor recreation world, and that allows me to then share that information with the listeners. And that was my whole goal when I started it, was I wanted to share information. There was a lot of things people didn't know about nutrition or survival or the politics or the funding of outdoor recreation, and bringing people in and having them on the podcast and talking to them is really let me share that information out there. And I think it's helped people get a better understanding of how outdoor recreation is not just that park just happens to be there, how it got there and what it takes to keep it there and that kind of stuff.
479 episodes. I mean, congratulations. Chris and I listen every morning on the car ride in. You have a couple favorites that come to mind? I know we can't name all 479, Bob, but a couple favorites over the years?
It's really hard. After that many, it's hard to pinpoint one of them. I've had a lot of people who've been on the podcast a number of times. They've shared a lot of great information. My podcast co-host is Kevin, is just awesome to have on the podcast. I'd like to think that all of them are great. Picking out one great one is really hard to do, but anytime I have somebody on the podcast who can share information that I don't have or something new that I'm learning that then the listener gets to, is going to be a great podcast.
That means you've taken 479 selfies. We love your selfies. You take them after every hike, Bob.
I do. Pretty much every one of them. It's just great to be able to get that information on what defines Colorado and Colorado Springs and the Pikes Peak regions, outdoor recreation. So having people on to talk about that is just really, I think, what I really strive to do when I started this.
All right, as we start to wrap up summer, I have to ask you, what are the hikes that people should be checking out before, the fall comes and the winter?
You want to get to those high elevation hikes that you may not be able to get to when the snow starts falling. If we get any snow this year, hopefully we do. Nick probably knows more about that. But you want to get those high elevation hikes up there. And those are also the good ones to do in about a month from now when the fall colors come in.
Yes.
So places way up in the mountains, because when winter gets here, roads may be closed or they just may not be passable. They may be difficult to get to. Start planning on those hikes for like the next month or so.
All right, so we just reached our 10-year milestone.
Yep.
What do the next 10 years look like for Outdoors with Hiking Bob podcast?
I have no idea. I'm just going to keep doing it as I've been doing it. Right now the next milestone is episode 500, probably maybe this time next year, maybe next spring. I have no idea what's coming up. A lot of times these things just happen, and guests come on. I've got a couple of guests planned for the next couple of episodes, and we'll see what happens after that. I will tell the listeners, though, if you have somebody you want to hear, send me an email and I'll contact them and see if we can have them on the show. I always look for new guests.
Wonderful. How can people come and check out your podcast? Where is it streaming? All that good stuff.
It's streaming on just about every platform that's out there, but if you're not sure, you can go to my website, hikingbob.com. There's a podcast link, and there's also links of where you can find it on all the podcast apps. So it's out there.
Well,
Congrats,
Bob.
Congrats. Yeah.
10 years, incredible work. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Episode 480 will be out before you know it. Check out the podcast at the link at the bottom of your screen. And if you see Hiking Bob on a trail, be sure to take a selfie with him because he loves selfies.